Hey, what is up, guys? It is Cameron Talks Football, and in today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys my five-leg parlay for this Sunday's games. And if you guys do like what I said, because I did go a little bit into of what each player and each defense against these people that I'm picking does, go ahead and copy them because mine is 25 for a payout of 500. So if it gets it, and it works, maybe you guys can keep watching these videos and make money too. Hopefully it does hit. That would be great. So let's start by getting into it. I have Aaron Rodgers passing for over 228 passing, Mariota over one interception, Fields under 210 passing plus rushing, Robinson over 61 rushing, and Henry over one rushing touchdown. The reason I picked these is because of their favorable matchups. Aaron Rodgers is playing the Giants defense. Aaron Rodgers in his 4 games is averaging 195, 234, 255, and then 255. So that is averaging about 233 passing yards, while the Giants defense is allowing 266, 144, 215, and 174 with an average of 205. This is not when they're playing good quarterbacks. So now that they're playing a good quarterback, I think that it's not going to end that well for the Giants defense. I think Aaron Rodgers is going to get around 240 passing yards with a rushing, I think with two passing touchdowns, one to Romeo Dobbs and one to Aaron Jones. I think that's how it's going to go. Next, the other one I want to talk about is Marcus Mariota against the Buccaneers defense. I have him at least getting over one interception. That's what I had for my Thursday's picks against against the Colts and the Broncos. I'm gonna bring those up right now of what I did. I for my Thursday's games, I had Brandon McManus over 1.5 field goals, Russell Wilson over 233 passing, Melvin Gordon under 60 rushing yards, and then Cortland Sutton over 4.5 receptions, and then Matt Ryan over one interception. All of those did hit, and it was a $20 pay-in for a 200 buyout, and it did hit. So now I am up 200 after this week's games. So hopefully I can repeat that same success with another quarterback that is known for throwing an interception in a game against a defense that gets interceptions every single game, no matter who it is, if it's a great quarterback, if it's a bad quarterback. And now they're playing a bad quarterback. I think he's going to force some passes that he is not going to like. In the first game, however, he didn't throw an interception. In the second game, he threw two interceptions. And in the third and fourth, he threw one interception. That is about 1.5 interceptions per game. I think he is going to hit the over here. I think all of these have the chance to hit the over. I think the only one that is the sketchy one is Justin Fields, just because it's so low, but he just has not had a great season so far. So that is the only one that I'm a little sketched about. So the Buccaneers, I think they are going to get at least one interception for the game. And then the other three, the Justin Fields passing and rushing, Derrick Henry rushing touchdown, and then Jane Robinson rushing. I'm going to be telling you guys those right now. Justin Fields across 4 games has only had a total of 129 plus 70 passing yards plus 100 passing yards plus a 79 passing yards. That is only 119 per game. And I think he gets about like 20 to 30 yards passing, 20 to 30 yards rushing. So that is about 150 in total. So I don't think he is going to hit the over. I think last week it was a good week to hit the over just because it was at 156. That is the lowest over has been in so long. If you guys have ever looked at that stuff, it's the lowest it's ever been in so long. Vikings defense, however, averages around 260 passing yards per game, but this is against pretty decently good quarterbacks. They average 195, 333, 277, and then 236. I'm not saying Justin Fields is going to hit this. I don't think he will just because of who they've been passing to, their passing success. I think they're going to run the ball more. If they do run the ball more, just don't run with Justin Fields. That would be a great thing for me. I think this is possibly I think this is the most sketchiest one, I would say. And then we have Derrick Henry rushing for over 1 touchdown. He, in his 4 games, at least gets 1 touchdown, except in his first game against the Giants, which was weird. So he is probably going to hit this. I think it's going to be pretty good. The Commanders defense doesn't really allow that many touchdowns, but that wasn't against like big, like strong running backs in the red zone like Derrick Henry. So I think he is going to score. That would be great for me, of course, so I can get this payout. But I think these rushing ones are going to be easier than the passing ones, I would say. Next, the final one is James Robinson over 60 rushing yards. He averages 66, 64, 100, and then 29 with an average of 64 yards per game, which is just over of what I need to get this hit and get the 5-leg parlay to go. And then the Texans defense allows 161, 75, 157, and then 60, which is an average of 113 yards per game. And that is just to the starting running back. That is not naming their backup running back. That is not naming any other running back. That is just with their starting running back on the field. So hopefully it hits. And those are my 5 picks for this week's games. If you guys did like my picks, make sure you guys do copy them, do whatever amount of money you want. That is up to you. I am not saying to do a lot. I am not saying to do a little. Do whatever you are comfortable with. And until then, I will see you guys later. Peace out.